Hey everybody, so this is going to be my brain versus beauty tag video. So I'm just going to get into it. So question number 1 is, what is your favourite book? I think my favourite book has to be the Harry Potter series. I don't want to say the Harry Potter series just because, you know, there are a lot of people who like the Harry Potter series, but you can't deny that the Harry Potter series is probably one of the best books out there. I know it's got oversold. There's been more copies of 50 Shades of Grey, and I'm actually reading the 50 Shades of Grey at the moment, but I just can't get into that. And Harry Potter definitely, for me, like growing up with it, definitely like my favourite books. So question number 2 is, what is your favourite quote? I actually have 2 favourite quotes. I have one tattooed on my wrist, and it says, "Dream, believe, achieve," which is one of my favourite quotes. And my second favourite quote is actually a song. But it's never it says, it's never too late, by Headley. It's a song by Headley. So yeah, I definitely go and check that song out on YouTube. Question number 3 is English or maths. Without a doubt for me, it has to be English. Just one of my favourite subjects that I did at school and that kind of thing. Question number 4 is science or art. If you had asked me like 5 or 6 years ago, I would say neither, but at the moment it has to be art, just because I can be quite creative. So yeah. Question number 5. 5 artists or albums that have changed your life. So the first one is Storm's, the 4th album by Headley, and it was actually kind of hard to decide between like the 4 albums, but for me definitely Storm's, just because it just, I can't explain why it's helped me, but yeah, it's definitely helped me. The next one is Headley, the band Headley. Like this year, I did a video, a few of my other videos at Headley. They've, like especially this year, they've done so much for me that I can't even explain. Like I know I've done videos, but it's like so much more than that. Like so much more they have done that have inspired me, that have helped change my life, like especially like over this last year or so. So the next artist or artists that have changed my life is the Beatles. I don't think it's like a big change like what Headley have done, because I think, you know, I've grown up with the Beatles. They're like one of the, well, yeah, they're like one of the biggest bands from England, and yeah. So the next one is Queen, the band. I have quite a lot of their songs, like the Beatles, and I can't really explain what they've done personally for me, but I just, you know, whenever I hear a Queen song come on, I just want to, you know, be there and dance, even if people are looking in on me, I don't care. The last one really isn't an album or an artist that have changed me, but it's more of a song, and it's by John Mayer, and it's called All We Ever Do Is Say Goodbye. Now this song, I remember getting it, but just never listened to it. Or like, I listened to the preview and I liked it, but just never listened to it from then on. And then like a few weeks ago, I found it on my iTunes, and I'm like, oh wow, I actually really do like this song, and yeah. So question number 6 is your favourite and least favourite subject at school. My favourite subject at school was probably textiles, even though people did take my coursework and throw it in the bin, and I had to do it all in like 3 months, like all 2 years worth of coursework in 3 months. My least favourite subject in school was maths, because my math teacher told me I was stupid and I would actually get nowhere in life. Question number 7. Favourite celebrity with a brain? Probably has to be Albert Einstein, and I think he's a genius. I don't know too much about him, but I like him just because he's a bit like me, and like we both have dyslexia. So yeah, he's my favourite celebrity with a brain. Number 8. So I'm not very good at math either. Question number 8. If you could study anything, what would it be and where? I'd have to say photography, and all over the world, like Italy, Kenya, France, Spain, Australia, you know, all these countries that have beautiful like architecture and history and things like that. Number 9. What is a nerdy little secret that you have? I did collect Beanie Babies. Like there's 3 shelves there, and then some in my room, and then some in a box. But yeah, I like Beanie Babies. Number 10. Favourite beauty guru who you admire more than their love of beauty or fashion? And it definitely has to be like Fleur de Force, Fleur de Vlog. I think she's like very natural, like in front of the camera, and very down to earth and very nice. Like she seems to be nice, you know, I could be wrong, but she comes across like in her videos as just down to earth and nice. Number 11. If your channel didn't focus on beauty or fashion, what would it be? I don't think my channel just focuses on beauty and fashion. I have like other things that I didn't want my channel to be focused on, just, you know, one or two things. I wanted it to represent my life, and I may not upload every day or every other day or have a schedule of when I'm uploading or anything like this, but when I do upload, it's uploading things I like or things that I found on my phone or my camera or stuff like this that I found. So my channel just doesn't focus on beauty or fashion or anything, or that kind of general kind of girly girl things. It does focus on, you know, like cool, like other hauls that may not be related to beauty or fashion, music that I like, concerts that I've been to, you know, this kind of thing. Number 12. Name things that you're obsessed with that others might find strange or creepy. I don't really like... yeah, there's nothing that I can really think of at the moment. 5 people who have inspired you. It's not like 5, and you can't say like friends or family. It's not like 5 or one like single people. It's like either a single people or a group of people. So the first one is, and I've said this earlier, like Headley. They've inspired me in so many ways that I can't even explain. The Beckhams. I love the Beckhams like more than anything. And you know, last night while I was out with my dad and my cousin, and like my second cousin or whatever it is, we were talking about like how their relationship we thought it would be just like another celebrity marriage, but it's not. It's like lasted for so long. It's about 13, almost 14 years. They've, you know, defined all the odds of being, you know, this soccer player and the pop star, or two celebrities, people in the public eye, this kind of thing. They've defined, you know, the statistics of being famous, and it's inspired me that, you know, there are people out there who can keep a marriage working, that people, you know, don't give up on their kids and stuff like this. The third person, who, like, the last couple of days it's just got a statue, is Sir Alex Ferguson, who has celebrated, 26 years as manager of Manchester United, which means he's been there about 2.5 years longer than I've been alive. You know, it's another one that, you know, you can stick at something and it will last. The next person is Adele. You know, she's made her living on, you know, sad songs and stuff like this, but she's one that, you know, no matter what my weight is, I am who I am. And the last person, again, is Fleur. I like, you know, she's down to earth, and, you know, that's how I feel I want to come across in my videos. You know, she's down to earth, she's funny, you know, she loves Mike, and, you know, it's just like you get a warm feeling. Like, I know you're watching her through a video, but you just get a warm sense of pride watching her, like seeing her develop, and, you know, and she's like, I believe she's like 24, 25, like she's not that much older than me, like a year, maybe 2 years older than I am, and yeah. So this is my brains versus beauty. I'd written them down, so I will link all of those questions in the below bar, and I hope you enjoy. Bye.